Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to give you 5 simple tips for when you are beginning to learn the violin and you're doing your practice at home. The first one is to make sure that your violin and bow are set up correctly and that your violin is in tune. So you want to make sure that your bow is tightened and you've got your shoulder rest on your violin and ready, and that you've checked that your strings are in tune. The next thing is, as you're starting to play, is to really check your posture. So make sure you're holding your violin over your left shoulder, shoulder rest on the shoulder, chin on the chin rest, and relaxed looking down your violin at your left hand on the fingerboard. And you're holding your bow correctly in your right hand, so a really relaxed hold on the bow. Don't forget to bend your thumb on your bow hand as well. And really keep that going all the way through your practice. Keep coming back to making sure that you're holding your violin and your bow correctly. As you start to play different pieces or sounds, see if you can keep a steady pulse as you play all the time. Sometimes even if you're just playing long, slow notes, just getting into the habit of counting and holding a pulse as you play. So if you're starting with some long, slow notes, you could maybe hold those for 4 counts. So just thinking in my head, that pulse going all the time, that's really helpful as you start to play your pieces as well. Next, think about your sound that you make. So particularly with your bow, make sure that your bow is flat on the string and that you're keeping your bow straight as you play as well. So we try not to let the bow go over the fingerboard too much or let the bow move around too much. We want it moving in a straight line as we go up and down on the bow, on the string. Sometimes using a mirror can be helpful as well. So you want your bow flat on the string and moving the bow up and down straight, and then you'll get a good and clear sound as you play. So really thinking about the quality of the sound that you make as well all the time as you're practicing. And so lastly, we're always thinking about the fact that as we play our violin that we're making music. So what's it sounding like? What are we trying to say? So are we saying something that's very happy? Are we saying something that's a bit more sadder or with a different sort of emotion as well? What's our piece about? I'm really trying to think about that as we play. There's so many things to think about as we play the violin. Holding it correctly, holding the bow correctly, keeping the bow straight, using the left hand, that sometimes we can forget that we are also saying something. So thinking about that as you play is also really helpful. So make sure your violin is set up correctly and in tune. Think about your posture and how you hold your violin and your bow. See if you can keep your pulse going all the time as you play, so that inner working of the timekeeping as you play. Think about the sound that you make. What's it sounding like? What's the bow doing? And then lastly, always make sure that you're making music. I hope you found this video helpful, and please subscribe to my channel.